Hello my friends, well guys, some of you ask me how do I get my veterans. When you're high CC, it gets a little bit trickier, you know. It's harder to actually farm for veterans, even more if you have a certain squad and you don't want to interfere by adding or removing the commando. So I'm going to show you in this episode how I farm my commandos. So those are extremely hard bases. For me to change the bounty hunter with the commando, it has to be a certain base that I can go against, and that is a CRC base. Those one are for me the ones that I can kind of farm veterans properly, because I want to end up with 7 new veterans, 7 commando veterans. It's going to be impossible, or close to impossible, to do it on a CC 10 base. So normally it takes a little bit of time to farm your veterans. And the way I do it is this. I'm just going to spawn a lot of units at the beginning. I replace my bounty hunter with the commando because I want commando veterans. So from now on I'm just trying to clear as many things as possible. Then I'm going to spawn a full squad, including the veterans as well, because otherwise without them I will be struggling a lot, and my commandos are not going to survive till the end. So here we are. I'm spawning as much as possible. It's kind of a normal battle, but as I get rid of the choke point there, which 2 focus fire hopefully is going to happen, it's not really. I'm going to spawn after that only commando, medic and riot. I have enough mercenaries after I get rid of the choke point, obviously. I'll have enough mercenaries, I'll have enough rocketeers, I'll have enough of everything. My main focus from that moment is riot, commando and medics, because I want the medics to heal my commandos. I want my commandos to shoot the most, obviously. Their range is not incredible, so sometimes it's tricky. There we go, we put the decoy down. After I clear that place, and after we get rid of that rank 3 veteran, which is going to literally get rid of my whole squad. I like when we have riots in the corners like that, when you're trying to get veterans, because the commandos are shooting constantly. They get veterans quick and quick. You can see the 2 of them there. They are already veterans. Well, one of them is, and that's why I want it. It was just because of those riots in the corner. It's a lot of bullets. So from now on, as I said, just spawn riots or whatever your tank is. Medics, I think it's a must. I have the vampire fangs on my commandos as well, because it just keeps them alive a little bit more. As I said, it's not as easier as it used to be when I was lower CC. You would just go and just pick a base especially to farm your veterans and stuff like that. Now it gets a little bit more complicated. You kind of have to combine a normal raid with a little bit being more careful to keep your veterans, your newly veterans, alive for the end of the battle. So we're going to go through a couple of battles, and so I can show you maybe 3 of them. And then in the first one, my aim is to get at least 4. If it's not 4 veterans there, it's a failure. It's a complete waste of a battle for farming. But at the same time, considering I'm attacking high players, it's like doing my normal raids, isn't it? So it's not a waste of time. There we go. We have 5. This is a successful run. Now we repeat the process. We just go back and then try to find the base that is suitable. There we go. We tried this one. This might not work that good. Obviously, if you can use any cars, I use APC because it gives me those extra units at the beginning, which lets me get rid of most of the things that I have to get rid of. In my opinion, APC is the best thing that you can use. All the other ones are good, don't get me wrong, but APC in my case, as you can see, look, the paratroopers there, they just got rid of everything. And the APC tends to stay longer, it shoots as well quite nicely. So here we are, a different base. This is a little bit more complicated because we have snipers as well in the mix. If I would have done that on a normal day, I would have avoided a base with snipers, because as you know, commandos are only 2 shots, so eventually your riots are going to be gone. You want some units that shoot, but just your vampire fangs and the lovely medic to keep your newly veterans alive again. We didn't do it. This is unlucky. This is a very unlucky situation when we don't get the mortar with the bombing run. I like that I actually managed to get rid of those, the tank trap. Now the units are coming out, and here's the situation where we spawn everything. Definitely spawn your bronze veterans, because you want them to be to level up as well. In each battle they will level up a little bit. It doesn't matter if you lose them in the first battle, you definitely have 3 battles for them to actually get rank 2, and that's not too complicated. Even more if you are higher CC, just it's a lot of bullets to be shot, so a lot of XP for them to get. So here I am, I'm trying to get rid of all the things that will stop me from getting the choke point down. It's a very strong choke point. Again, since the chemist, everything gets a little bit more complicated. Your units are slower, they cough, obviously weaker, and yeah, tricky. So let's see if we can get rid of at least some of them. Obviously they're going to come out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put another focus fire in the same area. I'm just going to try to get the tent, so less units spawned, more chances. It kind of bought me enough time to use the tear gas there. I'm going to use focus fire straight away on that mortar, because that will affect a lot my veterans. And here we are. From now on, for me, it's spawn units that will protect the veterans that I have out, and the newly veterans that are going to hopefully become veterans. Sometimes it doesn't happen. This base is a little bit more complicated. It gets your units easier. So you kind of have to find whatever suits your setup, whatever suits your style of play. For me, what I realized recently, the CRC bases, or I don't know, the ones with loads of riots, they obviously suit me the best. I will avoid mercenaries as well, extremely strong against riots, so that I could obviously use the bounty hunter. It's not upgraded enough yet to be on its own. There is. Let's see how many we got this time. It's a good exercise, because sometimes you actually get none of them, but all the other ones you can see they went rank 2, and that's helpful. And here we go, we just got 1. Wow. This is a little bit disappointed, but it's not a waste, because I upgraded my other 5 new veterans to rank 2. Now it's going to be easier next battle. Let's go and let's go again and get this base this time and see how it is. Again, choose the bases that you think you are going to get the most out of it. Loads of structures, loads of units, not too dangerous anyway. Let's see if we get this one. This is always a tricky one. Sometimes the missile just hits the rock there. It didn't this time. Lucky. Okay, proper choke point there, but we can actually make it as weak as possible. Let's see the old bombing run situation. No, of course we missed it. Why would it go work easily when I record the video? It won't, obviously. But this is the joys. So yeah, as you can see there, the APC is doing its job, constantly shooting. Is going to give me more units. So yeah, if I could use APC each battle, I would be extremely happy. It makes it easier. I don't have any other important tanks yet, so but anyway, my APC is level 18. That shows you how much I like it. I even went farming for blue materials just to get the APC as high as possible. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Spawn the big guns. Try to focus a little bit. I try to focus a little bit more on spawning commandos. I cannot avoid spawning loads of rocketers as well, because I need them for the focus fire. I need them to at least get rid of the tank traps there, so the veterans will push forward. When they do push forward, it's easier for me, because all those tricky units in the corners, you can see them. The minute they start shooting, it becomes dangerous. Let's try to get everything there. Maybe we can get the radio tower and the mortar. We did properly good. A little bit of a struggle now. I'm going to use the focus fire. I'm going to lose some of my veterans in this situation, because there's no more riots, but it's a calculated risk, I suppose. You lose quite. Maybe we didn't lose them. It wasn't a it was a calculated risk, but we kind of did it right. There we go. I cannot see if I got the next veteran. I don't see any rank 3 veterans, so you can see it kind of takes me between 4 and 5 raids to get my veterans back up and running, all rank 3 full lives. I kind of have to do this every 1-2 days, depending on who I attack. If I attack extremely hard bases, 950 plus, sometimes most of the times you lose the veterans. So it's a good process. Let's go. We got our next one. There he is. So I'm going to do another battle, guys, but I'm not going to show you the battle. I'm just going to show you the reward, and then you are going to see the nice veterans. So the next battle is going to be, there we go. So I managed to upgrade all of them, well, rank up all of them, some to gold, some to silver. Happy. Well, guys, that's how I get my Commando veterans. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. If you can, please share with your friends. It does help, and I do really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Turn the notification on, you'll know when I upload next. And guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next video.